Streaknya
offering
murah.
a right smile there.
Streak.
Nendang sendiri itu.
Ada streak. Oke.
Di pause dulu aja gamenya.
Coba gua pause. Bapak pause juga Pak. Pencet start Pak.
Oke.
Coba. Bisa nggak? Kok nggak berhenti berhenti?
Nggak berhenti. Nggak mau.
Try cutting inside here. And that has been cleared.
Main bola.
And they can break here. Araujo gets over and intercepts. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on him.
Belum ada live stream. Oh, ada.
He's found the way
Ya,
through.
udah aman.
Rafinha plowing through the middle. Yamal!
Oke, udah aman.
Well, he should have done
Yuk,
better, and he
lanjut.
Yamal really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Anjay.
Gets big! That was superb goalkeeping! Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Hah? Waiting for member.
Bentar. Itu tadi. Oh ya, tadi kan pencet start ya. Nah. Skue.
Oke, itu bisa. Yuk. Fokus.
Rafinha plays it short.
Dapat. Mantap.
Showing great feet there.
Yuk, dapat. Sampai dulu.
Have the chance to go the other way.
Super. Malah ke situ. Tidak. Bagus. Mantap sekali.
They want to make the most of this turnover. This is what
is
all about.
Wadaw.
Tenang.
Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Araujo, possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it though that really makes it work? Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. It's Lewandowski!
Terlalu oke dia.
Well, how's that for a class finish? Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other. So we have our breakthrough. Well, I remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Juga. Nah, ini nih yang tinggi, Mbappe. Shooting. Keren.
At that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Dapat shooting. Menang.
Simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. That has certainly made things interesting. Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Arga.
Oh, what a line!
Tar.
Who scored that? There's a chase on to retrieve it. He's dealt with that really well.
Sip.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius
kenceng banget.
down that left-hand side.
Dapat gak?
Interception, his positioning was spot on. He's picked his way through. And the finish. Goal! Barcelona!
Barca yang dilawan anjir.
They're back in front. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like
Ayo,
that
fokus,
when you
fokus,
surrender
fokus,
the
fokus.
football. And yes, it's him again. Barcelona take the lead.
Hei, aduh lepas.
Oh, France are brought out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Plays it in low.
Dapat gak?
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Buset.
Dibuang kan bola biar nggak balik
Dapat,
lagi.
tapi dapat. Ayo maju.
That's a throw.
Awas, awas. Sip.
Anjir.
Fermi. Eric Garcia. Yamal. He has found the way through.
Anjay.
It's Lewandowski.
Dapat gak?
Foden gets it away. And here's Rafinha. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Defending of the desperate penalty.
Apa sih dia malah nyundul anjir.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for
Jangan
half-time.
ngelawak.
So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this
Half
game.
time.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here.
Tenang,
For
tenang,
both
William,
sides.
tenang.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly
Tuh,
will
dapat.
be keeping.
Sip.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Udah diganti.
Dapat.
Glitch with the rangefinder there.
Ya bentar lagi.
Evident.
Ya Pak.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Tolong kasih saya Pak. Ya.
Apaan? Pelanggaran.
Which has gone as
Free kick,
foul,
free kick.
and he's going to have his name taken. Messi considers his options. Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Anjir, hampir masuk coy.
Kurang tekanan.
Absolutely
Ayo, Ga.
terrific reflexes, goalkeeping.
Apa sih?
Mundur.
Keluar anjir.
Araujo and Fermi.
Dapat gak? Shooting.
Aduh.
Kubasi. Pedri.
Halo.
Rafinha.
Halo Bapak.
Dapat.
Bam.
Squeeze it through. Rafinha.
Ayo streaming Pak.
Still that, hasn't he?
Yo, dapat gak? Tenang.
Bentar.
Cek dulu, cek.
Boleh.
Cakep.
Ayo Pak, ayo. Bentar, bentar. Ya anjir.
Goreng.
Nah,
Nice touch.
Yo, Ga.
Shoot. He's got to.
Anjir. Nih, gua share screen nih.
nggak apa-apa saya
Oke.
Eric Garcia.
Jangan.
Right here, right now, it's not looking
Dapat
good.
gak? Yuk.
They're chasing the ball
Bentar.
and the game.
Ya anjir.
Udah.
Kok bodoh sih dia anjir.
Asik harga seru nih.
Playernya ratingnya kecil kayaknya itu. Masa ngechip true pas saya nggak bisa.
Go to the bench, should they rise?
Ayo Pak.
Yo, Ga, maju Ga.
Good play on the left-hand side here.
Ga, shoot.
Deflected over the goal line.
Gak.
Kalah duel anjir dia. Bodoh sekali.
Ini Barcelona ceritanya Pak.
Iya.
Iya.
Sistemnya gitu.
Yuk.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
Yo. Santai.
Interesting
Sip.
ball. He's had
Anjir.
He's keen.
Posisinya
Determined.
cowok.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The
Tapi
intensity
ya
is
kalau
great,
nonton
but
YouTube ya.
they've got to make it count.
Delay kalau gitu.
Ada 3 detik kayaknya.
Fermin. We won't be
Dapat
happy with
nggak?
that one. Oh, there's a probing
Oh,
goal.
Good. Good.
Oh, surely that deserved better. It was so
Coba lihat.
lifted into his calf.
Berhasil gue chip ya. Tuh.
iya, bagus banget loh.
Aduh. Mbappe gimana nih Mbappe?
Mbappe bagus Mbappe.
Lo dimainin sama gitu.
Tuh, syuting langsung.
Jangan syuting langsung lah. Syuting langsung pasti nggak akurat. Coba lihat highlightnya. Coba lihat highlightnya. Diamin dulu. Nah, arahin. Nah, gitu. Jangan langsung.
Ayo satu lagi kak.
Siap.
So all square.
Jadi gimana
Gua
nih?
ayo.
The first time.
Kenapa tuh, Ton?
Jadi gimana sih?
Bentar, nggak kedengeran. Lagi fokus.
Ini 70 nih, bisa nih.
70.
Terang.
Clearly thought he had the beat
Ayo,
of
Pak.
the keeper.
Oh, dapat.
Bentar.
Santai.
Ya.
Santai, bagus.
Iya.
Bagus.
Kubo.
Sorry,
Red because he was under pressure.
dapat lagi.
Bentar. Ya.
Kayak nyebut.
Yo,
Ayo, gue jaga dia langsung. Aduh, jaga spesial. Aduh.
Great ball if he can get there.
Aduh.
Oh, great
Dapat.
defending. That needed doing.
Tuh.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oke.
Saw that coming. That was well
Oke.
played. Well stopped.
Oke. Ayo kita golkan.
Anjir.
Santai. Dapat lagi.
He's heaved it away.
Bazing anjir.
That looks a cracking ball.
Kejar. Dapat. Sip.
Tar.
Langsung buang.
Boom.
Sip.
Now he's off and running.
Yuk, bawah.
That's been cut out of play.
Pendek banget pemainnya.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it. Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be.
Sliding. Nah, ayo kak.
Good.
I have to say,
Aduh.
that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him
Good.
dead in his tracks.
Anjir, nggak ada yang di tengah.
Pedri. Over to the
Anjir.
left. Look, it's a
Maju.
business like, but the timing
Tar.
has to be
Gue
spot
majuin.
on.
Nah,
Skillfully cut out.
Yo.
So at ease on the ball.
Bentar. Good.
Bagus.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Good. Gua chip.
He's a
Mantap.
delicate ball.
Ayo Pak. L2 kotak. Udah 2 kali.
Ya. Mana?
Aduh, kesempatan emas. Ya ampun, malah gagal.
Gol.
Aduh.
Harusnya itu dulu di L2 kotak, Pak.
Coba dulu.
L2 kotak.
Changes here. Both sides of
Kotak,
that.
ya. Harusnya lebih bagus.
Yuk kayak tadi yuk.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much
Oh,
faster.
Sama nih kayaknya Pak.
kayaknya nih.
Nah, bisa. Anjing.
He's found a way through.
Ih, malah 3-2
Jaga. Aduh. Belum.
Belum. Selamat.
Penalti nggak apa-apa, penalti Pak.
They can do with
Ayo Pak.
Good ball.
Maju di kiper ya.
Maju.
In the
Ayo Pak, langsung
active
kotak.
gets away.
Kok ke situ sih?
Eric Garcia.
Ya,
Ya.
And that will be the
sedih
final
coy.
act.
Keren, hilangin.
Show in equal measure, just not enough on either side to find the winner.
Mantap.
Kalau
How would you sum up
Bapak
what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, a decent.
lu sangat bagus di passing, gua sangat kurang di passing.
Plenty of talking points, and ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Bagus dong mengimbangi.
That's where we have to.
Kerjaan gua tuh pas dan ngecip anjir.
Harga poinnya 1.200 nih, serem juga.
Aduh.
Iya, pokoknya udah tinggi harus kan. Yo, bisa ya menang yo.
Ayo.
Saya gak menang kan.
Ayo.
Kita udah imbangin.
Penalti.
Nggak, di skip sama dia.
Nggak pakai penalti.
Oh.
Tadi sekarang imbang.
Coba
Menang nih
kita.
harusnya
Ya,
nih.
padahal yes.
Nggak, di settingnya nggak pakai penalti.
Oh.
Nah,
Menang, yuk menang.
nah gini nih.
Tak sering ya Pak. Jangan lupa TikTok cuy. TikTok lebih banyak ya.
Harus UPK KTP dulu kan kalau TikTok tuh.
Luar biasa. Nah, sip. Udah Pak. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hampir, yuk menang lah. Kita comeback tadi berarti.
Comeback. Jam berapa sekarang? Anjir udah
1-1, 2-1, 2 sama.
udah jam 12. Last game.
Last game.
Harus bobo.
Dan Sunang nih, konsen, fokus.
Ayo. Final game.
Final game.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, there's a real familiarity about these teams here. Followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here.
Dapat.
That's been cut out,
Chip.
well played. No, that was never going to make it. He's through here.
Dapat.
It looked as though that might lead to something
Ay,
promising,
rupanya.
but it turned out that that was not the case.
Biarin.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Bentar. Yang bikin lemot apa ya?
Ready?
Ready.
Oke. Nice. Dapat. Good.
Mbappe!
Padahal ke atas loh.
Who do you, Jim,
Dapat
see
nggak?
making a difference here? Well, this guy, Gabriel Martinelli, is someone whose game has come on in leaps and bounds since being plucked from relative obscurity, Peter.
Majuin
He's one of the
kipernya.
best dribblers in
Anjir,
the
nggak
league.
bisa.
It's one!
Kipernya nggak bisa kontrol.
Wonderful effort, all by himself. He almost benefited from some real generosity. No wonder the keeper's going nuts.
Juga dapat.
That's been intercepted. That was well played.
Aye.
Well stopped. Rice is in a really good position out wide.
Mantap. Awas. Sip. Ya. sorry. Fokus. Yo, dapat.
Interesting ball. Now it's Mbappe.
Mantap sekali.
And it's hoisted clear.
Terburu-buru kah?
Iya.
Udah bisa kontrol dulu. Mantap. Yo.
Timingnya
Barcelona
kurang.
with their first corner.
Yeah.
The first in the game for either side, actually.
Tuh, dapat.
Anjir. Dia malah maju.
Udah dapat aja lo main
Go
dulu loh.
forward now.
Anjir.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Great hit.
Ih, gagal dari tadi gila.
That was a good run.
Dari
The
mulut
defensive
teman-teman.
being there.
Banyak banget loh mereka ngulin.
Merino. He's played him
Anjir.
through. He's had a shot.
Gak.
Oh, did the hard
Gila,
part
men,
right,
diserang
but
terus
not
kita.
the finish. Sterling deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. That's a
Oh.
decent clearance.
Yo. Set.
Aduh, jangan lepas ya.
Stood his ground strongly.
Tangan apa?
Enggak.
Looking for options for
Ayo Pak,
movement.
ya.
Nggak bisa.
Now a second
Nyangkut.
chance to counter.
Aduh.
Ranieri.
Fuck.
He's got space in the area.
Sip.
Ball kick.
Let's go. Tuh, dapat.
Good.
Keep your arms really well to win the ball there. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
Anjay.
It's over the line, and it is a corner.
Hati-hati kebobolan, bola mati.
Keeper has
Good,
taken
good. Apa tuh?
decisive action.
Good, lari Pak, cepat Cok. Aduh, anjay.
Kagak. Tidak.
Anjir.
Bunuh diri.
On goal anjir.
I know myself, and that's the last thing you want to happen. I really sympathize.
Langsung kotak sih. Aduh.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count. Well, that's
Banget
something
ya.
you don't expect at a
Apa
match
tuh?
like this.
Harus gol lah.
Aduh.
Ampun, buru-buru, keren buru-buru dong. Apa tuh?
A supply.
Tuh. Nah,
Well seen. Saw that
Ambil
coming.
dulu,
That's
terus
great
santai dulu.
positioning.
Tuh.
Good effort from distance.
Anjir ini internetnya.
That is decidedly
Jangan
lacking.
buru-buru, santai
Well, we
dulu.
were anticipating this.
Oh.
They're very much set up for the counter attack, and I don't see it changing anytime
Dapat
soon.
gak?
Skoi.
Yo.
Bentar.
Brilliantly.
Susah sih. Jangan di chip.
They're quick to press
Pendek-pendek
here,
mainnya.
right on top of them. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession. Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back
Pandai.
as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in
Nah.
packs to do just that. Good to watch. It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Yo. Yo.
Succumbs to the pressure. Sterling. That's a nicely measured pass. Merino.
Dapat.
Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Si anjing.
Ranieri.
Apa tuh?
Now who's
Ay.
going to be first to this?
Akbar.
That's good play.
Good.
Dapat. Yo.
Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Lepas.
Santai.
No, he's not getting
Dapat,
past
dapat.
him there.
Mantap. Oh, perlu. Ay.
Stitch defending, but
Dapat
that'll
gak?
do.
Santai. Oke,
Here's
dapat
on the
dapat.
line.
Tuh.
Great position.
Ya.
Apa sih?
That's offside. Yes, it is.
Offside.
Arte. Can he get onto this? Seems to be well there. Messi chasing after it.
Pendek banget.
And we hit half time.
Lagi
Not a
benar.
very easy watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity, rhythm, or attitude, Peter.
Oh.
Just looked a step too slow on everything. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Bentar, ini internetnya anjir putus mulu.
Henry!
Anjir.
Video udah.
Possible and probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Loading terus kenapa sih?
White,
Banget.
Sterling. Sterling well through
Udah
there.
dapat.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Yo.
Sterling. Oh, that's fabulous. Defense opting here for strength in numbers.
Anjay lepas. No.
He will be livid with himself. White. Ready.
Tolong.
And that is wildly off target. Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks a harder thing to do. It's Sterling. And that interception was necessary.
Sip.
And to go out wide, Vinicius Junior.
Anjir kagak masuk, Cok.
Enggak masuk. Nanti
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Hey. Dapat nggak?
And he's there to get it away.
Aduh.
White.
Anjir.
Arsenal finding their passes. Havertz.
Anjir. Sedih banget anjir.
Aduh, kocok kacir backnya.
To ball clear.
Sedih banget.
Really tightly galloped and ultimately a more than tidy finish. That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see the spin. Obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good. Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you. You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Henry. That's an loose. Martinelli. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Zinchenko. This man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific. Well, having that sort of player in the side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply hard to establish. When he really wants to, this guy scores.
Sip.
Either of these two want to come off second best. He'll strike from the distance.
Kurang keras.
And claimed it back swiftly.
Dapat.
Barcelona have
Ooh.
this one further. And Messi!
Anjir
This is not the better ending.
Gimana sih Bapak Messi ini? Anjir.
Played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. White closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's Partey. He's in space and looking for options.
Van Buten.
Havertz. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure. Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Oke.
Here's a corner.
Nanti last game deh. Kita mainnya 1 lawan 1 Mas, yang co-op Mas. Mau nggak?
Boleh.
It's been taken short.
Habis ini ya.
Habis ini terakhir habis ini.
Yo.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Strong running down that left flank. Cause for mild irritation. a lovely deep pass.
Anjir.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult for you.
Awas.
Anjing.
It's a free kick.
Pelanggaran.
Ya,
Kenapa?
gimana sih Bapak Son ini? Aduh, mentang-mentang habis menang piala. Aduh.
Sip. Tuh.
Pau, Pak.
Referee has just said play on.
Dapat. Yes. Bapak Son.
No chances there.
Anjir.
The message is clear. Lateral pass. Right.
Dapat.
Havertz. Now it's Rice. Now it's Martinelli. He is through here. He certainly called it there. It's a free kick.
Dapat.
That's good.
Good.
Tuh.
They threw to the right man. Kubo.
Gol.
Managed to get free.
Oh, mantap. Coba lihat tuh, gitu.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball.
Lumayan.
Mantap. Bapak Kubo dan Bapak Son.
Themselves a chance of a fairy tale fish. Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get. Rice, Zinchenko, 4 added minutes on the board. It's a good ball played into space. Oh, well played.
Well played.
And it's played forward.
Oke.
And there goes the
Yo,
final
satu game lagi.
Yo, last game 1-1.
Really finds this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Bentar. Adanya di frame match.
Ini di mana?
Bentar. Keluar dari events, Mas. Keluar dulu, paling ke home dulu ya, Mas, ke home. Habis
Ya,
ke home
udah.
kita ke match.
Match,
Habis itu ke friend match.
match ya.
Bentar, lagi di setting. Oke.
Oke.
Match roomnya 1, 2.
1, 2,
92,
92.
8, 4-nya 3 kali.
Oke.
Bentar. Ini uniform. Oke. Oke, semuanya udah di setting. Gaskeun.
Yuk.
Ini uniform kok, playernya 99 semua.
Oke.
Real Madrid saja lah. Madrid. Spain Liga Spanyol. Barca. Skuy. Oh, masih itu ya, masih ngatur game plan ya?
Iya. Ntar pemainnya ini semua. Oh. Oke.
Let's go.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Oh, what a climb! Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Good defending there, they slam the ball in the faces of the opposition. Pinches it off him. Trossard's cross. Odegaard. Now it's Lewandowski. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Well, I think this guy, Gavi, is someone who really does show his Catalan. There's the shot!
Guys, Aksa.
Gets his head to it! He's missed one by that far. Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Victor. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Timber gets it away. It's Lewandowski! What a terrific save from the keeper. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And he's gone looking for safety. Now who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. Trossard. And he's intervened well there. Gavi. Oh, he's found some space here.
Masya Allah.
Tidak. Salah. Oh.
Now Gabriel Jesus. He's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, that is rather wayward. Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim? Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Gabriel Jesus. Lewandowski might just make this. Saka is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Mantap juga Bapak Aji semuanya
Timber
anjir.
making good progress on
Susah
the
sekali
right-hand
bola.
side.
Ya, biasa
Gabriel
aja.
Jesus. Gabriel Jesus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Wih, lu jago.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Udah
It's
syuting
their second corner of
terus.
the game. He rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Lewandowski certainly could have and should have made more of that. Lewandowski has been caught there.
Ah, pelanggaran. Oke. Guys,
It's a pretty loose pass. Timber. Partey. A searching ball that into space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying. Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
set.
Trossard.
Great
Great defending, strong and determined. Good read, needed to be. That pass is somewhat less than ideal. Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed it. Shot a goal! It's
Yeah.
loose and there's a race for the ball. It's a good foot in there.
Aduh.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Foot in. Ødegaard. Ødegaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nice interception, well timed. And he has slightly undercooked that one. Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. And it's hoisted clear. Well, no joy this time. And now they can clear their lines. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front. Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space. Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Lewandowski. And the shot!
Aduh. Kipernya telat.
Through strike.
Aduh.
So precise.
Bentar, coba
The
itu.
finish sumptuous. Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element
Kalah,
is always
kita
pace.
kalah.
That's what really rips the
Kalah
fences
maju.
apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that. So your first moment of real significance. Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Saka carries the ball down the right.
Dude. Ya.
It's a poor throw that, picked up with relative ease. Iñaki Peña can pick that up. He's found a way through. Odegaard.
Wah lu.
Keeper's ball.
Masya Allah.
Now it's Trossard. Half-time getting close now. Neatly clipped into space.
Anjir.
That was a reprieve for the time being. No, that is pretty much the end of that. Martinez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found a way through. De Jong showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Partey just eases him off the ball. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Forwards and with intent.
Yeah.
And that could set him on his way.
Kosong
Real
banget.
chance. He's got a hit! Well, now it's a
mantap.
race for the ball. That's another chance!
Mantap.
Half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Barcelona having to have the lead in a tight game. Half-time, 1-0. Already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona really need to go and...
Up for a header!
Ay.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. And the whistle's
Offside.
gone, presumably for offside.
Waduh. Itu pemainnya kayaknya mau ngomong kan.
Saliba. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now Timber. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Partey. Now it's Saka. Gabriel Jesus. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kivior does really well to win the ball there. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Anjir.
He's in a good position. Great shot!
Anjir.
Roaring back!
And it's another really good shot. It's all the spirit togetherness they must have. Never know when they're beaten. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And the pass is intercepted. And played right into his path. moment, Trossard. Trossard. And he skips past his man. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Odegaard. Odegaard!
Jauh
A
banget.
real chance and a real let-off. Odegaard put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he spark a counter here?
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Anjir.
Raya catches it safely.
Kipernya maju.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, the manager's got a decision to make here whether he's happy to stick or twist. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, great play! And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Wah.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Terrific header!
Nggak ada yang megang.
Harmlessly behind. Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
El dorsal 19, el dorsal 21 serán sustituidos. El dorsal 46.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Saka. He's picked his way through. There's the header.
Apaan?
Get his head on that.
Nice banget.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good
El
defending.
dorsal 17 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 42.
Zinchenko takes control of enemies on the move. And he's picked out the run. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, there's the clearance. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the volley. And that is doing no harm at all. Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Aduh.
That's
Shit, pelanggaran.
certainly stirred. Timber.
Mukanya kena sih.
Odegaard is in a really good position out wide. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less. Oh, good read. He ran. It's Lewandowski! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Lewandowski really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't. And he's quick to snatch it back. Belts one.
Biarin.
That is decidedly lacking. Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear. That's been cut out, well played. Martinez calmly anticipates.
Ya, jauh sekali.
It's an inviting looking ball that. Gabriel Jesus. And he's been shifted off it. Partey. Trossard. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. In with the challenge.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Floated up and over. Saka. Gabriel's decent hit!
Tidak. Aduh. Ya ampun syutingnya.
And he thumps it clear. Saliba. Nicely weighted ball. Martinez attempts a clearance.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Lewandowski. Raya with the clearance.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Showing great feet there. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's cut it out. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Always onto this. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing, because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Now it's Saka.
Ya ampun.
Back out it comes. Picked it back promptly. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Tries to think it through. No, that's been intercepted. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Rice.
Anjir, mantap sekali Bapak.
No winner after 90.
Bangga.
Well, look, this has been
Mantap.
counter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Ada penalti nggak ada. Oh,
Ada.
The players
Extra time.
as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. Well, we're already up and running again. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's only too happy to take that back. He perfectly measured that. Now it's Odegaard. He's got the shot away! Cleared without complication.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9 será reemplazado por el dorsal 11.
Filling in numbers sharp and uncompromising.
Ntar apa yang lanjut aja. Set.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Rice, quality ball. Oh, delightful ball. And he's taking no chances there. Zinchenko.
Offside.
Zinchenko finds himself offside. Shifted upfield.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Trossard! Trossard! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Rice. Pass is just off target.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's through here. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Can he finish?
Ya Allah.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Arsenal were again presented with an opportunity to break, and look,
very, very threatening. Now then, the ball's come loose. Big header! Oh, he's managed to
Start,
get it all wrong.
ganti pemain.
He worked to take the defense out of the picture, but there'll be no
startnya nggak
need to see
bisa.
the replay.
Nggak bisa ya. Nanti half time.
Looking to set free a runner. Goes in for the header!
Anjir.
And somehow he managed to miss it. Extra time reaches half time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Ini kita di
Anjir udah habis substitution gua anjir.
ada yang belum diganti. Ya udah
Iya.
gak telat.
Ada itunya, ada timernya.
Physical.
Iya makanya baru ingat.
Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Trossard really struggling to influence the game.
Anjir.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picked.
Ya Allah.
It's certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mikel Merino with a beautifully timed run.
Ketat sekali dulu. Sangat sulit. Golin dulu. Anjir.
Now it's Saka. He's dealt with that well. Fiddles it through. That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Rafinha. He is through here. Stood up well to him there.
Good. Kesempatan yang tidak boleh
Barcelona have their
disia-siakan.
third corner. Has a shot. It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No luck with that dink over the top. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
There's the hit! Oh, this looks sharp. Gabriel Jesus. Whistle's gone,
Woi,
whistle foul.
beneran. Beneran. Aduh.
Cleared away.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Saka.
Aduh.
Referee rightly gives him offside.
Ih, tipis banget. Enggak sih. Setengah badan.
Ada VAR.
Iya. Nah, badan jauh.
Udah pasrah gua tadi anjir.
Interesting ball. Well, that's well spotted. That's a good ball played into space.
Ya ampun, offset lagi. Aduh, pakai offset trap.
Still inseparable. We have
Penalti
penalties.
Bung. Sangat cepat permainan ini Bung.
Doggedness and tenacity will show in watching both
Gila,
teams
shotnya
refusing to
19.
lose. I mean, they both ran
Mantap,
their
mantap.
socks off.
Position aja 63%. Masih 246.
Finishingnya jelek, tadi berkali-kali jatuh, kalah. Harus belajar lagi nih.
Ready.
And you can almost hear a pin drop.
Seru banget ini cuma.
Rafinha shoulders the responsibility of the first kick.
Wih,
Janjo.
untung. Jauh.
Saka is the next man in the spotlight. Great stop,
Wih,
and the keeper put it in the air.
mantap
Well, he
ketebak.
had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Mantap.
Ferran Torres is the man who's second in line. And he puts it away. Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver. Havertz is second man up.
Yes.
That's a super shame.
Dua kali ketebak.
Barcelona are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be.
Anjir.
Wih.
Luckily. Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge. Trossard is third in line.
Ah, ketinggian nih mah.
Anjir.
Enggak.
Pressure will be playing, but didn't show. He steps up to take the fourth penalty. It's in the crossbar. It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target. Gabriel Jesus is the fourth man to step up. Stuck away with
Yeay.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one. So can he do it? Can he keep them alive?
Anjir kenapa kena tiang semua sih anjir. Menyedihkan cok.
And the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As that is, two sides had been
Gila jago banget Bapak.
Keren.
Jarang main tapi jago. Anjir, gue sering main tapi cupu.
Salah sama Selvi juga tuh, sama Rizky.
Udah lah ya. Kita selesai